Yeah, it's like it's like turning itself inside out. Because it didn't like shed anything, but it like split open.
Yeah.
But it didn't shed the yellow and black.
Look, it's really moving.
You can see something on
Look
that.
over here.
That's it's skin. It's the skin.
Oh yeah, it's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to go inside.
No, the skin is just a little bit on the outside. It's
Look at that. Look at that. Wow, there's something going on here.
Yeah, it's like its skin coming up.
it's the
Oh,
skin.
okay.
Wow. That is crazy.
It's like, is it painful, I wonder?
I don't think so.
He's wiggling and it's going out of focus. Stay still now. I would have been really bummed if I woke up tomorrow and it was done. I'm so glad.
Well, it's just a fluke that I decided I would just empty the, and I come over here putting the stuff up, and I said, hey, wait a minute. It was straight up and down when it started doing this.
Look at that.
Looks like it's going to calm down. Here, yeah. Wow. Woo. Wiggle jiggle.
That part at the bottom looks like it's going to be the shiny part. So yeah, it's... You would think something like this would take hours.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's been happening up underneath it all the time. The only thing that happened now is it just.
Look at that! Look at that!
That other one's probably going, oh shit, I've got to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting more smooth.
It's like drying.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. Because it's like skin. It's like it's new skin.
Look at the bottom of it. It's like looks open a little. Don't bump it. It'd be awful if it fell.
You won't fall. It's attached very well.
There. It's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
The other.
Oh, that's a little better. Turn off that light and see what it does. Yeah, you still need it. I think from that.
It's too much.
Yeah, it's too much on it.
Yeah, and it.
It actually is making a reflection
It's
on
too
it.
bright. It's like whites it out.
See over there? When he turned those lights on, it helped a lot. It's crazy. So his shell's laying over there?
Hmm?
I see something black up there, so it's wondering.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
His skin
I don't know
just
if that
goes
was-
up like
yeah.
a little piece of.
Yeah, come look
It probably
at it.
just dries out.
It does. Here, I'll hold that.
You know?
That's actually pretty good, Bobby.
Now, what did they say was the goldish stuff? What was meant by that? I know Bobby Googled it.
He said something about not knowing if they meant for that to look like dewdrops.
No, it wasn't
It's like
dewdrop.
there was
See, that's
You
a-
did see that.
Yeah.
You said something like that, like if it
Yeah,
mimics like, because it's looking like a plant. I don't
Mhm.
know. Probably sealing it up. That's what I would think. Because it looks like it's a line across the top. You see the shell of it?
Yeah, that is so cool.
Have you noticed that the other one has gotten like a different shade of green? It's not quite as intense bright.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the longer it hangs, it changes.
It gets darker and darker. Oh, that's
Wow,
crazy.
and his skin is just.
Crumpled up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I made up a word.
You gotta name him.
We have to name him?
Yeah.
I'll think on that tonight. It's late.
Mm-hmm.
Because he might just be called Greenie.
Mhm.
Greenie 1 and Greenie 2.
It didn't take long. I tell you, once I saw it start doing that.
Well, right now I've had this on 7 minutes, and you must have just started, right? When you called us?
Yeah.
Wow.
What caught my eye is it changed its position. You know, at first it was that curl.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you know how it looked like it was kind of like
And was it hanging more?
it was hanging straight down.
Wow.
I said, "What the heck?" I thought, "Oh man, it must have died, you know, or something." But that's when it started doing its wiggling and stuff.
That is crazy. It's pretty still now, huh?
What happened? It looked like it dripped something.
Did it?
Mm-mm.
It looked. I was looking at this, and it looked like.
Oh,
a
I went
straight,
like this to
there you go. Yeah.
focus on it. Looks like it's breathing. Look. It's like a scary movie if they were big. So now he just shed off his caterpillar outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Inside, is there already wings and it's waiting to come
No,
out?
he's like that. That's like him now. And this is like his next little life phase in that outer
I didn't know if he
thing.
converted then and now he's growing, or
That outer thing is just like this was growing underneath his caterpillar skin. His butterfly is growing underneath that.
I wonder if caterpillars really have skin.
Of course they do. It's right there.
I don't know if it's called skin. It's probably his shell.
No. Skin.
His little outfit.
Oh, so it's a soft thing?
What?
I'm sure you didn't touch the other
Oh, we're not
chrysalis,
touching
right?
it.
You just let it hang. You
Yeah.
didn't touch it. So
Look,
we
it's
don't know if
moving
it's
again.
like hard or whether it's like a soft, smooth.
I would think it's soft till it dries out.
Yeah,
see
you
any
see
of that
the
stuff?
the jewel things are like little like horns almost. See from the side, they look like they're poking out.
Oh yeah.
You really can't see much over there, Bobby. Because camera's in the way.
Yeah, you can see the camera, though.
Yeah, you can see on the camera. Yeah.
That is crazy.
This is the side you can see better.
Oh, see, your actual lens is over there. That's why.
I mean, it's still, that's as much as I could. It keeps getting fuzzy when it's that close.
Like it seems to be fighting it, doesn't it?
What?
When it's done doing all that wiggling, it's like looks
Gets
like
tired.
it's fighting what's happening.
I would think that would be tiring. If you took all your skin off and left it in a little ball.
It's just amazing.
I think that other guy's just sleeping.
He's cooking.
Wow.
Oh, that one. No, he's probably scared. He's probably like, what? I gotta do that next.
I mean, it's not wiggling its feelers or nothing.
All his friends are gone now. That is so cool. I see some gold.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. So that at the top there still looks a little like a caterpillar, so it's still working its way up.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to figure. I guess it's gonna.
There it goes.
Yeah, I don't know how it changes now.
So cool. Yeah, like when I look at it from this side over here, it looks like it still has stripes like the caterpillar at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Anything happen, or is it just calming down?
Did a few more turns and stopped again. And it looks like he's gonna move
A little
again.
bit of slow movement. Yeah, that other one back there doesn't move at all anymore until it's going to be done. I see some glistening.
Gold looking stuff on it. I don't know if you can see from like this angle over here. It looks like the top of him still looks like a caterpillar, like he's not all the way done working in. So
Oh yeah. Yeah, like the ripples.
Yeah.
Sorry. Mhm.
come on, little thingy. I'm tired. I
Yeah,
wanna see
he's
it.
gonna. This part's gonna take a while, baby.
You think?
Yeah.
How long?
Might take hours for it to harden. You know.
But it doesn't look like it's just still hardening. There, it's going up a little higher now. See? There it goes. There. I think he's gonna do it. Go on. The other caterpillar's eating now again. He feels behind the curve. You see him eating?
No, he just looks like he's
He's moving
crawling.
that leaf. Now
Yeah.
he's eating.
See, it says on here, it says mandatory evacuation for residents and visitors. Of course, they're not going to put a gun to your head. That's Kitty Hawk and
That's
kill
Kitty
them.
Hawk, and then yellow is what?
Mandatory evacuation. The difference being day and time. This is September
Oh,
10
okay.
and 12, and that's September 11 at 7 a.m.
Yeah, you can't get in trouble for it. They just say that you're on your own.
But they do mention residents.
Yeah, but you're allowed back on when the storm clears if you have a bill or something like that to show them that you have a house there. Oh yeah, it's starting to do it, huh?
Something else happening?
I don't know. It looks like it's one up a little higher. Maybe. He's like jerking now.
Mhm.
Oh, that other caterpillar now
He's eating.
is moving around, yeah.
He said, I gotta get busy. I got a new outfit to put on.
Hey, was this one as long as that one is up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
Mhm.
that one up there is...
He was that long. We kept
Extremely
saying we
long.
couldn't believe how it got that size. You know, they get so small. Wow. He's moving again. He looks like a heart beating. Doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see it jumping?
Uh-huh.
Do-do. Do-do.
Wonder why.
Maybe it's the hiccups.
Probably squeezes those rings up to the top, and then that's what allows it to make that little...
Well, it certainly
cone.
doesn't look like the one in the back yet.
Okay, I gotta go to bed. What are you gonna name him?
I don't know.
He's eating that leaf now.
The other one. I'll get him a little. Here, look. There's the next guy. We got one in the back on the left and one on the right that just happened, and then there is the thing in the back that looks like a jalapeno hanging there.
Mhm.
That's a chrysalis, and then this is the new one. And then that was nothing. And there's the next caterpillar. That's all we got. You're probably glad they're not out in the storm.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Mom.
I heard what you said. You really, really wanted to see that.
I did, and I knew it was going to happen when we were asleep tonight.
Yeah.
I said that earlier. Bobby called me a pessimist.
And when you think about it, we were all snoozing a little bit here before
He's moving
midnight.
again.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He got a little smaller, I think. Oh.
It's a category 4. But a new wrinkle in the Gulf could affect its path. What does that mean?
I think it could pull it down further.
Even down towards Georgia.
I don't know, but I heard him say that could turn it, could make it go a little more down, a little more south.
Oh, that's what you saw on TV this evening.
Mm-hmm. At the 11 o'clock update. You know, as much as it's moved here, I still see the caterpillar rings on the top here. See on this?
Oh, yeah.
He's moving a lot. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it got a little smaller, didn't it? One more ring gone. That is so crazy.
A little bit more close to the shape of the other one.
Uh-huh. It's like the top's starting to close up.
It makes it appear like it's fighting it. like, leave me alone, you know?
It's been 20 minutes I've had the camera up here.
Oh, jeez. You gonna run out of juice?
I don't know. It appeared to get a little shorter and now it's back down again. Probably like going into labor. Really? Baby starts to come out, goes back in.
And so how many days is it usually in the chrysalis?
He said like a week or so. I forget
Wow.
exactly. Might have been like 5 to 7 days. And he brought that in on Thursday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
But all the photos look like it turns bright green, lighter green, starts to turn brown, black, and then it does it. So I think we'll have a little bit of a...
So it's been in here for 4 days, but it might have been out there
for a couple days. It hasn't changed the colors if you look at our chart. Let's see if I can get that other one.
So before it emerges, we should know that it's going into that last stage.
I don't know, I guess. And this is hungry over here.
So did we add moisture to those leaves?
No. He started to do it, and some drips came down, like where they pooped down there. And then they said it was very, very important that their feces not get wet. It could be like bacteria in there.
Oh.
So then he dried it off. Tomorrow morning he's going to go out and get new leaves because they're looking kind of wimpy. But it looks like he's still eating them. Alright, I'm going to call him Slowpoke.
I think it's kind of interesting that it only eats this kind of weed.
Yeah, it said it has a toxin in it that makes them unappealing to other creatures. Except cardinals. Cardinals like them. It does look like it's kind of getting harder, doesn't it? Or drier. This one back here. Let's see if I can get it. Looks like it has gold on it. And I was starting to see that on the other one. See the gold?
Yeah.
It's moving again. Too close. So that was about a 3-inch long caterpillar. And it's now under an inch. It's definitely getting a little shorter. That is unbelievable. Probably make people sick if I showed this. I'm going back and forth. So you're going to be the caterpillar sitter now? I mean the chrysalis sitter.
Chrysalis sitter. Yeah.
Nanny. He's real quiet. He takes long naps. Yeah, I think Bobby's right. I think this is going to take a long time. It is 1 in the morning. It's moving again. Doing like its circle. Doesn't work. I tried to move the light.
Update on an ominous Hurricane Florence making its way closer and closer to the North Carolina coast with an eye toward moving inland.
A hurricane plane flying into the storm to show us what it's like in the middle of Florence. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tisha Tell.
Hi, everyone. I'm Steve Daniels. The Category 4 storm inching its way toward North Carolina right now. Schools and concerts and businesses already canceling events and classes ahead of the storm.
And towns along the coast issuing evacuation orders. We have team coverage. But first, let's go straight to meteorologist Chris Oman with the latest on Florence. Chris?
Right, Tisha and Steven, we do have that new update in from the National Hurricane Center. We're always looking for some good news here. It hasn't strengthened any. It's still a Category 4 hurricane, still has winds at 140 miles per hour, but at least it hasn't strengthened from earlier today, right at noon. Hurricane hunters found 140 mile per hour winds. Well-defined eye. Last few pictures, it's a little covered up there, maybe going through what we call an eye wall replacement cycle, where basically the eye tries to reform, and that can cause it to weaken temporarily, but then gain strength again. The new fly in the ointment potentially is what could be Tropical Storm Joyce, which is now in the Western Caribbean, forecast to get into the Gulf of Mexico.
Who is that?
Threaten parts of Texas, but this may have an
Who is
impact on where Florence goes and an area of high pressure to the north. All weather systems are related. They all bounce off each other. In the case of hurricanes, they follow the path of least resistance, and that means they're like
Check
a
channel
pendulum
13.
stream.
He's
They go
usually
where
good.
upper-level winds guide them.
WVEC
Hurricane
guy.
140 mile per hour winds moving west-northwest at 13. Here's that new track. Still may flirt with Category 5 strength. Still forecast to go back down to 4, but a 4 is still almost unprecedented in North Carolina. We haven't had one since Hazel in 1954. If it crashes ashore here, of course, that's going to be a catastrophe for our coast with the storm surge. The earlier forecast had it about here, so that it's been nudged a little bit to the north, and even the positions here was going right over the triangle, still pretty close. The winds weakened very quickly to a tropical storm Friday evening. This is Thursday evening, so the winds would really start to pick up at the coast Thursday during the day, and of course by Thursday night it would be just unbelievably bad. Then the winds go down. The winds diminish quickly. That doesn't mean, though, there will still be damaging winds along the path of wherever it comes inland. These are the hurricane computer models. Notice most of them now are still north of where the Hurricane Center, the new forecast track, they're still north of that, so it may get adjusted a bit more, but there are still some out to the south and west of that. Remember, the average error 3 days out, this would be Thursday when it's making landfall, is 100 miles, so it can be on the Outer Banks or east of there, or even into South Carolina. The South Carolina option doesn't look too likely. This area of high pressure is also going to play
Saying South Carolina doesn't seem too likely. More north.
To go a bit more to the northwest.
It's still
That's the
early.
thinking. Instead of being here, it may be more like here. Every little bit helps. Still huge impacts along the state, in the state, but right around where the center makes landfall, there can be a huge difference in winds for locations, and also the amount of rain. The heaviest rain with this storm will fall north and east of the center of where it makes landfall. So if it makes landfall here, these amounts of 10 to 15 plus inches of rain would be shifted more towards the east. And it's not set in stone that's going to happen, but that certainly is the thinking now, is that it's a little bit more to the east. Doesn't mean the triangle isn't going to have damaging winds and flooding rains. It just means it may be a little bit more to the east. The timing on this real quickly is Thursday evening, overnight into Friday for the strong and damaging winds. The flood threat, though, Friday into the weekend, depending on where it makes landfall and where it stalls, and some isolated tornadoes mainly east of the track, which in this case, in this scenario, would be mainly east of us. But we'll run through this in more detail. We've got some showers out there right now coming up just a little bit, Steve.
Got a lot of rain in the triangle as we speak. Chris, we'll see you in a few minutes.
That black stuff is the caterpillar's
When he's talking about,
skin
when he's
that
talking
just
about
shed it
east
off.
Of us, I don't know who us is on there.
So that black stuff is the skin of the caterpillar. It like crumpled up. It's crazy. Okay, I think I'm about to say goodnight to Greenie. Alright. Yeah, I'm tired. We'll see what you look like in the morning. It did get smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Call him jalapeno. Good night.